No, you were saying that you wanted to take your dogs to see the snow because where you're at, we're not going to see as much as you are further north.
Right, yeah. So we're in Dallas, a little bit more towards the North Plano where Richard is. I mean, they're seeing the nice fluffy snow. Of course, you got to be safe, stay off the road, so enjoy what's in your yard because we do have a WFAA weather alert day, not just today, but tomorrow as well, as the hazardous travel will continue. So the when now through Friday morning, the impact will be snow and sleet accumulations. And this is mainly for the Metroplex, slightly higher to the north, and an ice coating to 1/10 of an inch, not completely ruled out, mostly for areas southwest of DFW. Here's what you need to know. Take care of yourselves out on the roads. We are likely seeing the slick roads, bridges, overpasses. We'll check in with Stacia, but you got to watch the latest on WFAA Plus. Even after midday is over, we'll continue our streaming on our free platform that you can download on any smart TV. We are looking right now at our winter storm warning that does include the Metroplex. It includes Kaufman and includes Parker County towards the north until noon tomorrow. The outskirts of this, the purple that you see, that's a winter weather advisory. We are looking at still impactful weather, but the higher impacts will be in this pink shaded area. I do want to show you the airport right now, Dallas Love Field. We're looking at a temperature of 32, but visibility is pretty good. The last time we checked in at DFW Airport, you couldn't see the tower. You can kind of make it out now, so visibility improving ever so slightly, but I also want to point out the temperature of 31. Any precip that's falling right now directly over DFW, likely purely snow. Visibility impacted. That's why it is difficult to bring in the aircraft at the airport. That's why we're seeing those delays. 1.5 miles of visibility at DFW. This is out of a perfect 10 miles. The smaller that number is, the harder it is to see because of that ongoing snowfall and sleet falling, impacting areas along the Metroplex and really all of North Texas. I want to show you this, though. There's a big snow band from South Lake to Louisville into Frisco. So my friends in Plano, McKinney, there's another band of snow headed your way. So be sure to take that into consideration if you're going to try to spend some time outside. We're looking at that sleet combo with snow, and that is mainly in Dallas County towards areas of southern Tarrant County. So Arlington, Mansfield, looking at more of a sleet combo there. We are also looking at cold rain and sleet now in Ellis County and areas of Navarro County, looking at cold rain. And this is, I've talked about this all morning long, but we're really closely watching where those temperature fluctuations are. We're not going to see a big difference in temperatures throughout the day, but anything that is higher than 32 degrees, we're going to see the cold rain. Anything that's hovering right around 32 degrees, where that blue line is, the freezing line, that's where we're going to see the sleet snow combination. Anything north of that, below 32 degrees, we're seeing just snow, and that's where we see our highest totals. So anywhere south, we're going to see a dusting to 1 inch total, 2 to 4 inches total, not in addition to what we've already seen. This is total for the DFW area towards the north, but there is an area anywhere along the Red River, our northern row of counties here, that could see 4 to 6+ inches of snow, and that is with this band of heavy snow that will likely take shape later today. Let me show you the timeline. This is now through noon. You don't see too much of a difference. In fact, between now and about 3 in the afternoon, we don't see much of a difference. We'll just see that snow across the northern third of North Texas. Across the Metroplex, we'll still see that sleet and snow combination. Areas south likely seeing a cold rain and sleet combination. But as temperatures start to drop a degree or two, we're going to see that this snow eventually does transition fully to snow across areas of the Metroplex and even areas towards the south, and then eventually does taper off as we head towards Friday morning with just a few flurries in the area. So temperatures, like I said, not dropping too much, Greg, but when do we finally make it to above freezing?
Yeah, and that's some good news is there as well. Those temperatures will stay right around freezing. Not going to get the big freeze that we see a lot of times with these winter weather events where temperatures drop well below freezing and stay there for several hours. Not going to be the case this time. Now, we'll see those overnight lows for the most part holding steady where we are now in the lower 30s. So give or take on either side of 32 degrees for most areas as we head into tonight. Now, we will finally get above freezing later in the morning tomorrow. So it will be early in the day, and by midday, we're looking at some mid 30s, and we'll top out in the upper 30s as we head into tomorrow. So we'll get some melting taking place. There will be a little bit of a freeze overnight. Still some issues out there on the roads, but as that precip winds down, those temperatures start to thaw us out a little bit in the upper 30s, and that warming trend will continue on into the weekend.
Yeah, and so any melting that happens, like Greg mentioned, mentioned on Friday. Well, unfortunately, we could see some freezing again Saturday by the morning time. So any wet roads, they'll likely see a refreeze Friday night into Saturday. So I